Hey everybody, welcome to Pokemon HeartGold. Normally I do the opposite version of the game I would be playing, but yeah, we're not gonna go there. So this will be a new journey. I'm going to catch all 100 new Pokemon for the Johto Dex. There is a Johto Dex that has Mons mixed in from Gen 1, mind you. But I'm going to mainly just get those 100. I'm going to fill up the Pokedex anyway, not the National Dex. I'm not going to go that far. Just the Johto Dex. But I am going to get all 100. So with that in mind, this is actually a continuation of my third LP, Leaf Green, from way back when, 2016. It's been a very long time coming. So let's get started. Let's see, I don't really need to know how to play the game exactly, so I'm just gonna hit no info needed. This is great about being able to delete my save data. How would you say that, honestly? Would you just be like, yawn? Huh, it's already become so bright outside. Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Oak. You are not the professor of this region. I said professor. Professor of this region. Yeah, it's Professor Elm. It's been forever and a day since I played these. I have a weakness chart on the side. It's just so I know weaknesses. I am not great at Pokemon, like competition-wise, so yeah. But everybody calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before we go any further, I'd like to tell you a few things you should know about this world. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Peekaboo. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? I see you still need glasses. Won't you please tell me? So yes, we have two choices. We have a boy and a girl. These are actually replacements from the original Pokemon Gold, Silver, and respectively Crystal. In Pokemon Gold and Silver, you play as Gold, whereas here, they updated it and now it's Ethan. On the right, however, you have Lyra, who was a replacement for Chris from Crystal. And I just realized that. Chris Toll. Wow. Anyways, for all intents and purposes, I am a boy, so I'm going to go with that. And I know he has an actual name, but I'm going to name him after my name, because it's a little bit easier to parse when people are saying my name in text. So it's going to be Azure. There we go. And I'm going to go with lowercase because I believe that is like that in this game. Your name is Azure. I would hope so. Yes. Azure, are you ready? I thought you were about to ask if I was a boy or a girl again. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. Fun experiences, difficult experiences. There's so much waiting for you. Dreams, adventure, filling the Pokedex. Let's go to the world of Pokemon. I'll see you later. Yes, he will indeed, actually. So, we have two screens. The top screen is basically where all the action is. On the bottom screen is kind of blank at the moment. So, let's just go up to our PC here. I booted up the PC and checked the mailbox. We have mail from Lyra. What would you like to do with Lyra's mail? I would hope I would read it. It's like, can you imagine the delete option was there? It's just like, delete. Adventure, excited, I love Pokemon. And it has a picture of Meryl down there. All right, there's not really too much I can do yet because I don't actually have an actual menu. So I can't really do anything with that, but it's a Wii! Wii is huge in Johto too. Man, this game is old. There's a TV here. Yeah, it's a TV, all right. All right, so let's just go down the stairs and talk with our mother. Hi, Azure. That's weird to, I mean, it's not. Do your parents usually refer to you by your name or like son or daughter? I actually am kind of curious about that. It's not weird to me because I'm used to my mom calling me by my name, but I know some people are like kid, kiddo, son, daughter, that kind of thing. So I'm kind of curious about that. Your friend Lyra was just here. She was playing hide and seek with her Meryl. Meryl in all caps. I almost forgot, our acquaintance, Professor Elm, was looking for you. He said he had a favor to ask you. I'm kind of glad that the names are lowercase because I was about to put my name in all uppercase. You know where the lab is, right? It's right next door to us. It's like we lived here for years. By the way, do you have everything you need to go out? Here, use this bag to carry things. You got a bag. This is your trainer card. I guess you just have everything of mine. Here, you can save a record of your progress. These are also rather helpful. The options, they are definitely going to be helpful. Just try touching the buttons and you'll know what to do in no time. Yes, we are going to immediately change some options here. But first, our trainer card. Trainer card! I see a trainer card. I can see all the stuff. Yeah, it's, yeah, that date's actually kind of accurate. Yeah, it's the 20th today, yeah. It is kind of accurate. I flip it over, I can kind of see nothing. None of these are really going to matter at all because, yeah, I'm not playing this competitive or, like, online at all. But yeah, we could go down, we could save if we want. Or we can go check out options, which I'm going to do. I am changing that immediately. Shift is basically what I remember you just throw a Pokeball out and every time you defeat a Pokemon, you could just swap out, like, pretty much like easy mode. But if you set it to set, you have to, like, basically you can't change when they change their Pokemon, so you have to switch during the battle. It's slightly harder, but honestly, I'm just gonna keep it on shift. I'm not a Nuzlocker. I don't want to, like, enforce rules on myself and things like that. So I'm just going to change this theme. I am kind of fond of 11. There was another one. I think it was like 8. Yeah, 8. 8 was the other one. I'm going to set it on 11 just so I have, like, a bit of a fancier border. And now I have my options, like, the text will go faster. And we don't really need to worry about the bag at the moment. So let's just head out of here. Good thing the mom doesn't need to, like, stop me outside immediately. But we have something else stopping us. Hello there. You could have at least said hi. But yeah, this is New Barktown. New Barktown is basically our new starting location compared to how it was Pallet Town original. There isn't really too much to do here other than just check up stuff. We got Lyra's house right over here. We can just kind of invade and just check out things. Hello, Lyra's grandpa? Hi, Azure. Lyra's upstairs. She's playing games with her Pokemon as usual. You didn't bring your Pokemon. Oh, I should have known. You don't have your own Pokemon yet. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings, Azure. I mean, they're pretty much just telling us, go to Professor Elm's place, idiot. But yeah, we're really not going to be doing that just yet. I am capturing this off my actual 3DS, so it might look a little weird here and there. Like, I had to stretch it out a little bit, so it is what it is. Anyways, how you doing? Azure, Professor Elm was looking for you. Did you go to his lab? No, I did not. All right, so I'm just going to make you not run for a little bit. There you go. That's a weird way of saying that. Sure. All right, so I'm just going to talk around town for a little bit, see what people have to say. Are you the technology guy? Okay, can you stay there? There you go. Yo, Azure, I heard Professor Elm discovered some new Pokemon. Okay, you are not the technology guy that says that technology is amazing and you should all love technology and worship it. Pikachu is an evolved Pokemon. I mean, if this is the first line you read after having played through the originals, Pichu didn't exist yet, so you're like, what? This fact was first discovered by Professor Elm. I was amazed by Professor Elm's findings. He's so famous for his research on Pokemon evolution. Wish I could be a researcher like him. Well, that's why you go to school and learn how to do research and stuff like that. All right. I like your bag. Thank you. I like your ponytail. That's like the only thing I can see on your sprite. And hello there, red-haired person. What you doing? Oh, this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. That's a weird way of saying it, but sure. What are you staring at? You got like a cowlick. What else am I gonna stare at? All right, so let's just head inside. We don't really have too much else we could do. Hello. I'm not the professor. He's at the back of the room. I love that this line is in the game because it's basically saying, yeah, you didn't look 2 feet ahead of you. Hi, Azure, I've been waiting for you. Do you know anything about my research? I would hope so, considering I've probably lived here for years, but you're going to tell me anyway, aren't you? As you know, Pokemon are carried in Pokeballs these days. Before the Pokeballs were invented, people used to walk with Pokemon. I mean, Legends Arceus came out, and that, kind of proves that wrong a little bit. Just like your friend Lyra does. Pokeballs are great because you can carry many Pokemon. But walking a Pokemon must have some advantages. It could have something to do with how Pokemon grow or evolve. I mean, I haven't played Pokemon Legends, I don't know. So I'm going to give you a Pokemon. Can you walk beside this Pokemon outside of his Pokeball to see if this brings any special feelings or bonds between Pokemon and people? The device over there has some Pokemon you can choose from. Oh hey, I got an email. I would love a text tone for an email. And by that I mean no. I get so much spam that'd be like okay. Why are you talking out loud? You're reading an email. Hey listen, I have this acquaintance that people call Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It's probably another Pokemon egg. But we're still so busy with our Pokemon research, you are standing around. Wait, I know. You can go in our place, right? Can we count on you? You can choose one of the Pokemon over there. I don't know why I instinctively went to the trash can, but I'm so glad there was something actually there. You found a memo. If a Pokemon is trying to evolve, you can stop it. Press the B button during evolution. That's a weird way of finding out that fact by going to the trash. Alright. Touch a Pokeball to see what Pokemon is inside. Or the game could just do that anyway. So we have Chikorita, the grass-type Pokemon, is in this Pokeball. We have Totodile, the water-type Pokemon, is in this Pokeball. I'm clicking right and it's going to the right, so this is kind of awkward, but I believe Cyndaquil is supposed to be the second one. Cyndaquil, the fire-type Pokemon, is in this Pokeball. So we have 3 different choices. Basically, we have grass, water, and fire, or grass, fire, water is how it's supposed to be. Either way, I kind of already have my decision made, and I'm going to go with Totodile, honestly. I was thinking Chikorita. Chikorita is kind of hard mode at first. Cyndaquil is sort of slightly easier on difficulty range. But yeah, they do have all their weaknesses and specifics and things like that I am honestly just like whatever about. I know that like, what is it? Chikorita is like strong against ground, rock, and water. I'm reading the weakness chart. You know that I'm cheating heavily. It's vulnerable to fire, bug, poison, and flying, and ice as well. So there's a lot of stuff there. It does actually learn some like status moves over time, so that can be useful to you, but it takes a while to actually get into it. Next up is Cyndaquil. Let's see. It's strong against grass, bug, ice, and steel. But water, ground, and rock, yeah, not too hot there. But it does learn some really good moves really early, which kind of makes the game slightly easier mode, and it has like some really great special attack. Past that though, we have Totodile, who is strong against fire, rock, and ground, but is weak to grass and electric. So not too many different things. Like it kind of makes it slightly easier because he's not as weak to things, but it does have some good physical moves, which I'm probably gonna go for that, and it can learn some good water stuff, so. All right, Totodile. All right, let's begin. I touched the Pokeball. I received Totodile from Professor Elm. Yeah, the other 2 are gonna come to me in due time anyway, so it's fine. We'll figure it out. So yes, I will give a nickname to all my Pokemon that I catch, and honestly, it's been years since I played Leaf Green, so my nicknaming has not improved. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You are going to be named Toof. Where's the H? Toof. I know I could use the touchscreen for this. Toofly. There we go. Toofly. Yes. How do you like walking your Pokemon? We took like 3 steps. It's not bad, is it? It's like basically like saying like Totodile can't move strong or something, and I must need him for physical support. I don't know what you're talking about here. You could take it all the way to Mr. Pokemon's house. If your Pokemon gets hurt, you should heal it with this machine. Your email machine? It's so easy to use. Just check the PC on my desk. Okay, so I checked your PC and then I used the email machine. Mr. Pokemon goes everywhere and finds rarities. His house is past Cherry Grove City. Go north a little past Cherry Grove. I'm counting on you, Azure. All right, to Cherry Grove we go. Azure, I want you to have these to help with your task. I got the potions. I put the potions in the medicine pocket. Pokemon are weak in the beginning. Good to know. Don't hesitate to use a potion if you think yours is in danger. I'm hoping to not overpower this thing, but it might happen because of just me having one Pokemon in the beginning. Azure, so you picked a Totodile. That's a cute Pokemon you have. When you walk with it, it'll become more friendly. You should turn around and talk with it sometimes too. Oh, that's right. Why don't you show it to your mom? See ya. Or we can completely ditch our mom and not. We actually can do that. It's funny. So, if we want to talk to a Pokemon, just like in Pokemon Yellow, we just turn over to them and click the button. Totodile yawned loudly. And we could talk to him again. What else do you think? Your Pokemon stretched out his body and is relaxing. It's basically just like, oh, hey, there's things you could do with it. It's kind of nice, and this feature has, like, never come back. I think it might have once. I mean, the Let's Go games it did, but this is, like, the best version of it, I should say. Just because you could use any of your first Pokemon, and then they'll be on the field. It's kind of neat. Oh, Azure, that's a cute Pokemon you have. Professor Elm must have given it to you. Oh, Professor Elm has a task for you, you say? What kind of task? I see, that sounds a little difficult. But when someone makes that kind of request of you, it must be important. Oh, that's right, I completely forgot. Your Pokegear came back from the repair shop. Here you go. We got the Pokegear. The Pokemon Gear, or Pokegear as it's often called, is what every trainer should have. It's basically a cell phone. Guess what? You could use your Pokemon Gear, or Pokegear, to make a phone call too. Do you remember how? I'm guessing if I say yes, you're gonna tell me anyway. And if I say no, you're gonna tell me anyway. So, yes. Just power on the Pokegear and touch the telephone button, okay? Exactly. The names of the people you can call are automatically registered. Just select one to give him or her a call. I can't believe it's so easy to make a phone call. Let's annoy our mom. Mother. Call. Hello, Azure. I've gotten so used to hearing your voice, but you almost sound like a different person on the phone. It's so strange. That's hilarious because we are right next to each other. But yes, we could actually hit this icon over here if we want and adjust how we want things to look. We could do like a pink look. We could do like a, a fancy Team Rocket look. That's spoilers for the storyline. Let's see, what else we got here? We have like some Japanese stuff going on. We have we're clearly Hall of Famers going on, and then a abstract thing going on. I'm gonna stick with the blue because it's kind of it's fine. I'm not gonna be opening that thing much anyway because it's just how the thing is. But we're gonna leave. Bye, Mom. And now everyone's gonna be like, you got a Totodile, right? Oh, your Pokemon is adorable. I wish I had one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone was like, oh, you got a Pokemon. Are you gonna tell me about technology now? Yo, Azure, I heard Professor Elm discovered, you're not gonna tell me anything new, are you? I think the only person that's really gonna care is the grandpa and probably Lyra, but she already seen it, so it doesn't really matter too much. Hi, Azure, Lyra's upstairs. She's playing games for Pokemon as usual. And you don't mention that I don't have a Pokemon, because I do have a Pokemon. Toofly doesn't seem used to its own name yet. Kinda neat that they have a custom thing for when you have nicknames for the Pokemon as well. They've really gone all out with it, and I really like the amount of detail they put in it. And you just say the same thing. You don't care about my Pokemon at all. My Arrow's super cute, but your Totodile looks pretty good too, Azure. At least you respond to that. You shouldn't mess with someone else's PC, but why not? I know how to deal with the techie stuff. I can learn and make it work better. But not in the way that I've invaded someone's privacy. Like, I could actually make stuff work better because, you know, I have techie stuff. Anyways, let's get out of New Bark Town and actually explore. Wait just 1 second, young man. I didn't even get out of town yet and you're already bugging me. I almost completely forgot about this. Here, I'll give you my number. That's because I didn't have the Pokegear earlier and you didn't think about it. I'll call you if anything comes up. I don't get why I didn't have this to begin with. I've probably lived here for years. Why did I not have Professor Elm's number? Somebody who I talk to all the time. That's kind of like the weird cognitive dissonance that I'm not really fond of in games at times. Route 29. Route 29 has a big sign right here. West to Cherry Grove City. All right, what do you think about Route 29? It's happy. Looks like it wants to lead. I wish I could let you do that, but we're kind of generations way too early for me to command you and send you out to attack things on your own. So we are just going to be going and heading west to Cherry Grove City. I see we get into a battle on the way there. Okay, I guess not. It would be nice if I did, because I don't have running shoes yet. Hey, how are you Pokemon? If they're weak and not ready for battle, keep out of the tall grass. That's actually good advice. If you don't want to battle anything, just stay out of the tall grass. You can, like, say, try to go around this one, but there isn't really too many options of, like, actually avoiding stuff in this particular area. But let's get into a battle. with a Pidgey. That came out of my right ear, and I actually really like that. And then that came out of my left ear. Go Toofly! So Toofly, on the bottom screen here, we can have the fight option, the bag option, the run option, and the Pokemon option. For now, we only can do fight. So we can basically just be like, oh, I can check out some stuff here. We got Leer and Scratch. So let's just start off with a Scratch and just kind of hit it in the face. It would be nice, but the newer generations of the games actually let you read what the move does in battle. You can do that, but you have to go into the Pokemon option and then select Summary, and it's kind of annoying. But that's just how it was. I mean, being able to, like, say, click select while you're looking at your fight menu to check stuff out would be nice, but you can't really do that. Otherwise, all you really do to get rid of a Pokemon is just pretty much RPG style. You just sit there and just keep hitting it until it faints. But yes, we just head over here. We get a potion, which, yes, I know we got, like, quite a few potions earlier. So if we go into our bag and we can just check out our bag, most of it's gonna be on the bottom screen here. The top screen is kind of useless when it comes to this. But it basically just describes what's in the bag. So we got like 6 potions, nothing. We can heal up if we need to, but for right now, we actually don't. So we're just gonna keep heading forward. How did you feel about your first Pokemon battle? Toofly is opening and closing its mouth. Just like a croc would. It would open and close its mouth, but they don't really have good opening power. So if a crab, says, pinches your jaw, you are not gonna be able to open your mouth that well. But if you clamp down on something, on the other hand, you can spin around like a drill and just murder everything. Go Toofly! All right, Toofly, let's do another Scratch. Foresight. Well, you know what? Since you're doing Foresight, I'm gonna waste your time as well. I'm doing Leer. There we go, and now your defenses have been lowered. Basically means I'm going to do a little bit more damage to you now. Not that it matters too much because you're already like half down anyway. So let's just go boop. And yeah, that kind of was a little bit of a waste of time because it's going to take 3 hits anyway to get rid of you. So if you're speedrunning, maybe use that when it's more beneficial. There we go. 24 experience. That's a little bit more than the other one I just got. So close. We're not going to get there quite yet, but let's continue forward. I wanted to take a break, so I saved to record my progress. Yes, if we want to save, we can just tap the bottom screen here and then just hit the save button. So just boop. There we go. How did you feel about the route? It's steadily poking at the ground. You don't like the route that much, do you? It's okay, we're almost done. Just head over here. Can I talk to you when you're like up there? I cannot, I have to go around. It's kind of annoying. I'm watching for Pokemon that appear only in the daytime. It is kind of nice that they do mention that because there are 3 states. There's the morning, daytime, and nighttime states in this game. That's why we had to set our time clock, and that just uses the DS clock. In the original game, you had to set it. But here, right now, it's kind of morning, so it's a little bit dim, but it will become daytime really shortly. Anyways, we are at Cherry Rose City. You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. How do you not know who I am? I live a town away. Have I never left my town? That's okay, everyone was a rookie at some point. If you like, I could teach you a few things. Okay then, follow me. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot that you weren't wearing the running shoes. I'll try to go as slow as possible, so try keeping up. Yeah, you don't get the ability to run unless you're wearing good shoes. This is the Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn a lot about them. This elderly person just implied that I'm a scrub. This is the Pokemon Mart. They sell Pokeballs for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. Do they sell the Pokeballs yet? Route 30 is out this way. Apparently we'll be battling the Pokemon there. If you go a little farther, you'll see Mr. Pokemon's house, and that's our destination, so we need to keep that in mind. This is the sea, as you can see. Some Pokemon are found only in water. So we need to get at some sort of fishing rod or something in order to get that. Here, it's my house. For your effort keeping up with me, I'll give you my running shoes. They're still warm. Got you, didn't I? Don't worry, these are brand new. I got my running shoes from the guide gent. It's almost like you knew my shoe size and everything. The instructions read, touch the sprint button on the touchscreen to sprint. It also says hold the B button down to sprint. So yes, that's actually a new feature of the remake of this game. I mean, you didn't really have running shoes in the original anyway, but if you hold down the B button, you can sprint. But thankfully enough, if you tap on the bottom screen, you can sprint without ever having to hold down the B button. Or if you want more precision control, you can turn it on and off, so it's fine. But yeah, what do you think, Totodile? I can now run. It's focusing its attention on me. That's because I have new shoes. Do you like them? Some good kicks. Yeah, let's head inside his house. When I was a wee lad, are you Scottish now? Okay. I was a hotshot trainer. Here's some words of advice. Catch a lot of Pokemon. That's exactly what I'm gonna be doing. But you can only take 6 with you. If you catch more, they'll be sent to your PC. They won't run away from the PC, so there's no need to be alarmed. If they could, that'd be really bad. Remember what I'm about to tell you. Treat them all with the utmost kindness. I would do exactly just that. Hello there. Are you the technology guy? I battled the trainers on the road. My Pokemon lost. They're a mess. I must take them to the Pokemon Center. Then why are you standing in the middle of town? The Pokemon Center's over there. Fairy Grove City, the city of flagrant flowers. I actually do like that you get like a sort of readout of the town on the maps like that. I mean, it's kind of a crudely drawn map, but it is what it is. When you're a Pokemon, going anywhere is fun. I almost forgot I could run. I literally just got those shoes and I forgot I could run. Pokemon gain experience in battle and change of form. Good to know. I could also run in houses, which is nice. Look that each Pokemon has its own nature. It has something to do with Pokemon stats. Oh yeah, I actually completely forgot about that. So Pokemon, let's check out Totodile, our Toofly. So if I go on to summary here, I can learn that it has a, where are you? It likes to relax and it has a gentle nature. Gentle nature basically means that I have raised special defense and lowered defense. I believe that's what it is. Blue is the lower and red is the higher. I could be wrong about that. I will correct myself on the screen and I'm not going to dub over this if I'm wrong because it'd be funny because I'm wrong right away. It has Torrent, which powers up water type moves in a pinch. So basically if it's about to faint, it will do stronger with water type moves. Past that, nothing really too special there. It's just a Totodile. But he's my buddy. My buddy is at 14 health, but I should probably cure him at some point. But it's okay. Let's check out the rest of the places here. We have the Pokemon Center, so let's go in there. Hello, what do we got here? That PC is free for any trainer to use. I'm very sorry. We're working on the ground right now. It's off limits to the public. Please try later on. It's great. I can store any number of Pokemon, and it's all free. Are you the technology guy? Who's the technology guy? Communication center upstairs was just built, but they're still finishing it up. So basically, I can't do anything there either. So I might as well just go over here and restore my tired Pokemon to full health. There we go. I hit the yes button on the bottom screen and it's just like bloop, and it goes into the Pokeball for me. And it's suddenly cured of all issues. There we go. And it's out of the Pokeball again. And it likes staying out of the Pokeball. How did you like that? It's glowing with health. It feels better because it got healed. So let's go inside the mart. Are you curious about what's in the mart? It's glowing with health still. It doesn't care what's in the mart. When I was walking in the tall grass, a bug-type Pokemon poisoned my Pokemon. I just kept going. My Pokemon nearly fainted. Should keep an antidote with you. Good to know. I should probably get an antidote here. They're fresh out of Pokeballs. When will they get more of them? That's probably the best reason why they don't have Pokeballs yet. I never thought of that before. That is actually a good reason. They just literally sold out of Pokeballs. That is nice. Shells are jammed with vibrant Pokemon goods. Shells are jammed with vibrant Pokemon goods. Yeah, they don't really explain what's in there. What do I need? I actually will buy some of those antidotes. Let's see, they are 100, I have 3,000, so I have some decent money. So I might as well just buy, I'll buy 7, just so I have some for the early game, and I'm pretty sure that I will probably be buying more at some point. These cost way too much money, so I'm just gonna buy 1 for now. That'll just be good for a pinch. There we go. We are good to go. So let's head out to the next route because we need to go see Mr. Pokemon. All right, and away we go. And away we stop. Phew, I made it. I forgot about one thing. This is another token from me. Take it. Guide Gen loaded the map car on my Pokegear. And now I can see the town map. Select the Pokegear on the touchscreen, then select the town map icon. You'll see the map of the region you're currently in. This Pokegear becomes more useful when you add more cards. I wish you luck on your journey. Well, thank you. Which makes sense. So if we touch the Pokemon gear, we can get out of that menu and tap the map icon, and we can see the map. Right now we're in Cherry Grove City. If we head north from here, we'll be in Route 30, which is exactly where we'll be going. It's kind of nice that they actually give you that because it is totally possible to miss the map because normally you have to go and talk to them again. But they added that just so you have to actually get the map. Like, there's no way around it. And they made it so you just automatically get it and you don't have to go and talk to them. So what do we have here? We have a Caterpie, which is nice because I believe Caterpie is exclusive to this version on this route. Whereas in Soul Silver, it will be Weedle, as well as Kakuna. So Caterpie and Metapod, and then Weedle Kakuna. I don't know everything on every route, but I will be trying to remember as much as possible because it's been years since I played this game. But yeah, it's kind of early, so the Pokemon that show up are pretty much bog standard. You got a critical hit on me already? Can I get a critical hit on you? Yes, there we go. All right, that was shockingly good. All right, I grew to level 6, and that basically increases our stats. We got HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed, and they go up. And I learned Water Gun. Really, already? Okay, that's shockingly useful, but not now because I'm dealing with bug types. All right, battle immediately. Pidgey, we got another Pidgey. So nothing too special here. I can just kind of blast it with water. I could test out Water Gun if I wanted to, so just boop. Yeah, it did a decent chunk of damage. Ow. Why is everyone getting critical hits on me? Stop it. There we go. But yeah, I believe Caterpie is actually one of those ones that shows up more in the morning, and then it kind of dies down a little bit when it's actual daytime, which it is daytime now, because it's like kind of a little bit lighter out because time has passed, which is kind of neat. Oh, you're wearing the running shoes. They make you feel like you're flying, don't they? Not really. But beware, wild Pokemon and trainers. When you run, the noise will attract them. Yeah, so when you are running a little bit more, you actually make it so you encounter more Pokemon because you're running through tall grass. People usually come to my house looking for Mr. Pokemon's house. You did mean to visit my house, right? How kind of you. Do you have any apricorns? Apricorn trees bear fruit once a day. I have one of those trees too. Apricorns are really something. You can make Pokeballs and other things. They're quite useful. I have a feeling this is meant to be. I'm so happy that I'll give you this. The Apricorn box. I'm probably not going to be experimenting with this for quite some time because I need to actually get a lot of Apricorns for this, but yeah. With that Apricorn box, you can carry so many Apricorns. You'll be a decent Apricorn collector. Maybe so. I mean, all I really need to do is just go up to a tree and then kind of just grab it. There we go, I got a Gurn Apricorn. Basic green, I don't know why they abbreviated it like that when they could easily have parsed the text to make it say green, but it is what it is. All right, let's continue forward. Got another thing right there, and we have, what do we have now? We have a Caterpie again. That daytime, I don't know, like 40%, 35% give or take, is really making it show up a lot. But it is what it is. I actually do have a funny story about the morning, day, and night thing going on with this game. So, many years ago, I met a pretty good friend of mine, Emil, or as you know, Chugga Conroy. He actually kind of helped, like, he kind of inspired me getting into some of these games and stuff like that. Not Pokemon, but like LPing them. It took me some more time because I was just kind of not really wanting to do it. Like I was trying to be a perfectionist about it, and I did not. No, it didn't happen that way. It is what it was. But he wanted to know if I like could do things and help him out and stuff like that. And I said, yeah, sure, I'll see what I can do. And I believe it was Pokemon Crystal. I could be wrong about that. I don't remember off the top of my head exactly, but I made these icons. They are going to be on the screen. I am not getting rid of this shame. They are so terrible. They are like beginner Pokemon level skill. Or not Pokemon, but Photoshop level skill. They're so bad. They are so bad. I made them like in a couple hours. It's like a half sun for the morning, a full sun for the day, and then like a crescent moon for the night. I was so happy about making that moon way back when. I literally made a circle, and then I took another circle and I hit delete and basically made a moon out of it. And then I kind of like evened it out a little bit, made it look slightly better and stuff like that. I am not an artist in the slightest, so I am so surprised that they used them. So surprised that they used them. It looks like they are fighting over there. It's just, it's so funny to me that to this day, Bulbapedia still uses these icons. And I'm like, okay, it's nice knowing that they're there, but it's funny knowing that I made them. That's the funny thing. I made them, and a big site like Bulbapedia is using them. And I'm like, that's a good thing for me. But they're just so bad looking. I'm not getting rid of the shame. I'm keeping them. I don't have the original files though. It's been years. They've been on my old Asus laptop somewhere. I think I still have that thing. It doesn't work anymore. So they're probably still there. But yeah, so those things are mine. I made them. I don't care that people use them. I really don't. They're so bad. Who cares? But nowadays I could probably make something better. But I kind of like do all these fancy things that make stuff look better. That honestly isn't like, yeah, they would probably maybe look slightly better. I would probably take the same approach and do it that way, but I don't know. I would probably just nowadays I tried to make it look like it fit the region in a sense, where I basically just use the bright colors of like the screen and things like that. I believe I just use bright colors, and I just think it's fun. So yeah, I think it's kind of neat that I have some sort of mark out there, at least on Bulbapedia. I don't know how to feel about them, but I still love them at the same time. It's just a constant thing that makes me laugh. How do you feel about that, Totodile? You're sad? It's Dizzy. You're dizzy because I've been talking for so long and rambling on about my old artistry work. Let's continue. There we go. Toofly, go! It's a level 2 Pidgey. I just realized you're level 7. I was zoning out and just hitting the scratch button that you are level 7. You probably leveled to level 7 earlier and I was paying attention to that, but yeah, that's how far I was zoning out just talking about that. There we go. Let's continue forward. I should not have ran because that gave me into another battle right away. That's fine, we got another Pidgey, level 2. I think this one's just mad because I just kind of went up to the other one and just scratched it a couple times, and now it's just laying on the floor. Honestly, I am curious about how, because yeah, you make a Pokemon faint when you do that, and they're fainted and you can't catch it. But I think instead of making them faint, you could either have some of them faint, but it would be nice in a newer Pokemon game if they made it so like you got them down to like a too low of health to a point where they like run off instead of just faint. Because if they fainted on the floor, couldn't you still technically throw the Pokeball at them and just catch them? It would be nice if they just like ran away, like they didn't want to deal with you anymore. That'd be kind of neat if they actually did that. Either way, we have finally arrived. You must be Azure. How do you not know me? It was I who sent an email to Professor Elm earlier. I lived here for probably years. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. The mystery egg. I put the mystery egg in a Keaton's pocket. A friend of mine from Eckerty gave it to me. That is how you say that, right? Yeah, Eckerty. I bet you can't find this type of egg in Johto. I thought Professor Elm might be able to tell what this is. He's the best when it comes to research of Pokemon evolution. Why was that in oh, yeah. I was gonna say, why was that in quotes? That's a quote from the famous Professor Oak. You're not returning the Professor. I can't read. You are returning Professor Elm. This game is for younger children. I'm not saying that I can't read because of that, but okay. Now I'm just screwing on my sentences. Let's continue. Here, your Pokemon should have some rest. Thank you for that. I actually kind of needed that. We rested for so long and now Professor Oak is moving. And with that, I'm Professor Oak. I was about to say something completely different because I'm used to kind of saying it with that next time on, that kind of thing. I'm Professor Oak, a Pokemon researcher. So you're Azure. I was just visiting my friend, Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon. I see, you must be helping Professor Elm's research. I think I understand why Professor Elm gave you that Pokemon. You'll treat your Pokemon with love and care, it seems. How do you know that? Ah, you seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokédex. Now we're talking. It automatically records data on the Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. I'd like you to have it. And that gives us the Pokédex option on the bottom screen. You'll meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokédex. But I've stayed too long. I have to get to Goldenrod for my usual radio show. Azure, I have a feeling that this is not the last time we'll meet. Let's just change numbers just to be on the safe side. I am so going to call you while you're talking on the radio show. I will spam your phone. You are making a big mistake. Sorry to trouble you having to go back and forth, but please make sure to hand this to Professor Elm. Yes, we have the mystery egg. The mystery egg should be in our key items pocket. Mysterious egg obtained from Mr. Pokemon. What's in the egg is unknown. Yeah, I'm just carrying an egg in my bag. That's funny. So it's just like jostling about when I run around. But yes, we got the Pokédex. The Pokédex allows us to view things. So if we hit open, yeah, we can see seen and obtain, which I thought was gonna be on the second screen, but seen and obtain. So basically we've seen like stuff like Pidgey and Sentret and Caterpie. Whereas Totodile, we actually see like the Pokeball icon next to it, which is actually slightly askew when I look at it. That's kind of neat. Yeah, it just means that we had that one at some point, we caught it. So yeah, there we go. Speaking of which, I actually never read Totodile's Pokemon Dex entry. I should probably do that right about now. Uh-oh. Hello, Azure? It's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no. Please get back here now. Uh-oh, something happened. Oh yeah, Professor Oak, I'm going to spam you really quick. Let me do that call. Hello, this is Professor Oak. Oh, hello, Azure. So how's your Pokédex coming along? Let's see, you've seen 4 Pokemon and you caught 1. I see. Look for Pokemon in grassy areas. Yeah, he's basically saying, at least get started before you call me. Show me your Pokédex again anytime. Yeah, maybe when I actually caught something, I should show it to you again. But yeah, that's pretty much it, what we can do with that. All right, so I wonder if my mother has anything to say about this. There we go. Hello? Oh, hi, Azure. So how goes the errand you're helping Professor Elmwood? I know you're determined. You'll be okay. How do you not hear the ruckus? How do you not know that something happened? There's something happened out there. But yes, let's actually go to my Pokédex. And go back to Totodile. Its powerful, well-developed jaws are capable of crushing anything. Even its trainer must be careful. We're gonna have a good time, aren't we? Seems to want to return to the lab. Okay, well, that's actually kind of neat that it actually has like a story-based thing there. So yes, I kind of dawdled and wasted enough time. We are going to head to the lab. Next time on Azure Plays and we're Pokemon HeartGold, we're actually going to see what happened at the lab and see if Professor Elm's okay. I mean, he seems to be distressed. See you all then.